Are you gonna stream regularly again soon? It's tough, dude. This end of the year is gonna be kind of hard, man. Just with everything going on. But just the next 2 months really are gonna be a little problematic, I think. Um, but once the year's sort of up, I should have a lot more free time, and then I can just focus more on like kind of things I want to do. There's stuff I want to do outside of streaming. Uh, I want to do some writing for some stuff. I kind of want to play around with music a little bit more before I turn 30, and I'm like, what the fuck was I doing? Like, you know, just stuff like that. But it shouldn't take away from the time I have to stream. Um, but I am pretty much smack dab in Los Angeles, yeah, and I have a lot of opportunity to maybe pursue things that later on in life I feel like I'll regret if I don't do, and I don't really want to waste the opportunity. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I'm working on. Will you make doomer music? Nah. No, but I got some I got some little synths and stuff I can play with, just to see. I probably won't get too heavy into it. I feel like my time has passed. Like around 17 when I first started really playing music and was like in a band, then I was in another band. We were doing the stuff with the Stuck in Your Radio, which was really cool. I kind of didn't really follow up on that. I just kind of stopped doing it, and there was a lot of good opportunity there that I skipped out on. So just wanted to play around with it, but there's some like scripts and stuff I want to do, some film scripts that I've ideas that I've had in my head for a long time, and I just need to get it out on paper. I just need to get the pen and pad out and just get them out. And I feel like I'll be a lot more happier with that. I feel like I do a lot of creative stuff, and when I'm not doing things that are creative, I get really I start to get low-key kind of depressed, and it's pretty stupid for obviously unknown reasons, but I think I'm starting to get that a little bit better about myself, or sorry, get that a little bit more about myself. Just happens, man. When I was a kid, my dad is like a huge. He's he's like he's a huge like man. He's a jack of all trades. He does a lot of manual labor, and he used to take me on jobs with him. Construction jobs. He does work in construction. I don't want to dox my own dad, but basically get up 8 o'clock in the morning, go to the job site, get some Gatorades out, have some coffee or whatever, start fucking shilling roofs and oh my god, just doing all kinds of work like that. And I used to fucking hate it. I did this for years. I'd just be like on the roof at like 90-degree weather and just burning up, and I'd be like, Dad, what the fuck is this? Like, how do you do this all the time? He's like, what? I like doing this. He doesn't really sound like that, but just for the context of him being Kakona or whatever. And I'd go inside and I like draw. I'd draw, or I'd be thinking different like story ideas and whatever. And that's kind of how I worked into doing YouTube in general, is because I liked doing machinimas and stuff. Just a little bit of backstory, I guess. But anyway, I kind of figure, I'm at the point where I'm already out here, where a lot of people are very like-minded, and I feel like if I move to Colorado or to Massachusetts or Texas, there's avenues for that, but they're not as big and concentrated as they are out here. So I kind of figured, well, if I want to pursue any of those things, even if it's down the road, I better do it now instead of me say being 35 and I'm like, oh shit, I have all these things I want to submit, but I don't know, this place in Texas doesn't really give a fuck about that stuff. It's not really gonna go anywhere, and I don't really know as many people. I know a lot of people right now, like a lot of friends that are in different industries, and I have different contacts, and I should just probably, you know, just do it. And then if it doesn't go anywhere, great. I can be like, all right, fuck it, and I won't grow up and be 40 and be like, my only regret in life. I don't know why I sound like I'm not like 40. My only regret is I never submitted those things. I'll be really that's the worst part is the regret years later. Truly. If you're young, dude, fucking do those things you want to do now, or at least give it a shot. Cause fuck, man, when you get older and everyone always says this shit, your grandparents will say this shit. They always have these fucking regrets. I'd rather just absolutely fail at the thing I wanted to try, just absolutely biff it, deal with it, move on, than to be like, wow, I really wish I talked to that girl, or wow, I really wish I applied for that job, or wow, I wish I tried learning piano or some shit, instead of just being like, oh, I never got to do it, and now I'm sad. a lot of times you'll do it and you'll be like, this isn't for me anyway. But if you land across that thing where you're like, oh, this is something I really enjoy, I think it'll go a long way, man. Because then you can say, oh, I like this stuff, and you can experiment a little bit more. What do I like about singing? What do I like about, I don't know, running? What do I like about, uh, I was even playing video games? And then you can sort of piece it together into what you want to do later on, mold it into something more feasible and more realistic later in life, right? Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. So next 2 months, it might be a little iffy. I'm still doing the couch up stuff all the time. We still got these big plans, and our going out specials. I want to make them big enough for you guys. Like, damn, great, that's a wrap up. Versus like, oh, it's just Alex on the couch again saying sorry. That's gonna be really fucking sad for everybody because people are still like getting couch up tattoos. I still get tons of messages about couch up, like all the time, man. And the last thing I want to do is disappoint everybody that's still like around and still invested. Obviously, I think everybody realizes that it's gonna be up pretty shortly here. But even at the start of the year, when James announced like he's leaving, I was like, dude, no matter what, I'm definitely not just gonna fucking end it and be like, all right, peace, because that's fucked up. Really, to everyone that like watched and invested into like merchandise and I don't know, just supported the Patreon, supported the content for years. To just be like, all right, see you later, is fucked up. So yeah, that's the plan. All that. So the streams are kind of taking a backseat. Obviously, YouTube took a huge backseat for me. And I realized that. I tried uploading the stream highlights, but I realized that like it's just not for me. Like I had an editor too that was doing really good work, but it's just like it's just not the stuff I want to make on my YouTube. I almost rather just upload Counter-Strike videos again than to like just take stream bits and do whatever with them, or just go back to just doing vlogs, which are really they do take up a lot of time. Like the fishing one took like 4 or 5 days for me to do one video, and in that time I could have either A, been streaming, or B, been like planning out couch up ideas. And yeah, I just get I can go along, but like I got burnt out for a long time too. So
Okay, it's up to you.
anyways, my plan is like once the year comes down a little bit, I'll try to figure out exactly what I want to do a little bit more and kind of go from there. So speaking of stream highlights with the Sergey highlights deleted, just like what I said, it just kind of didn't really seem like the content that I want to be. There's a lot of people that I watched the VODs already,
How's it going over there?
and the Sergey stuff was just kind of it kind of seemed like people were here for one thing, and it wasn't really the GTA videos, which I totally understand because no one subscribed for the GTA videos. People subscribe for like different things, and obviously a lot of them stayed for the Counter-Strike stuff. And since I stopped doing that, people supported the vlogs because that was really just all me. But the Sergey stuff and the GTA stuff, I have a lot of fun with it, but it's just not really what people sit down and watch on, at least on YouTube, But if you do watch him, then just go watch the VODs, or I could I'll try to figure a different place for the highlights. It's just they also take time.
Oh, yeah.
Real, thank you for 420. We should collaborate music together. I think we'll make some good music.
You want to see? Yeah, sure thing.
No, dude, you don't need me, Real. You're good by yourself. Trust me, brother. Anyways, that's my piece on that. So to answer your question about the streams and my back permanently, I'm definitely still like streaming a lot. We do couch shop streams every Tuesday, and at least we have been. So there's that avenue, which we'll probably still continue to do no matter what, because that's what the Tuesdays are for now. But as far as my own streams, I might be doing other stuff between now and the end, and then I'll just kind of figure out what I want to do. I mentioned the Counter-Strike stuff earlier during the stream. I was like, oh, I kind of want to start playing Counter-Strike a little bit more, which I think I might get back into it. And I'm thinking around like making a YouTube thing out of it. Like sort of like a narration-based thing where it's just not 20-minute videos of it. And just maybe like a couple matches where I sort of like narrate over in them or something. That might be kind of fun. We'll see. I'll film it and see what I want to do with it. But if not, I'll just end up streaming it anyway. You know what I mean? Just go from there. I still got like some of the WoW stuff, LOL. But most of it's just going to be me failing at something 100 times and then everyone laughs at me. And that won't be like all that much like content to begin with. And in the meantime, I can still work on other things I want to do, whether, the other creative stuff I want to work on. So yeah, I'll still keep doing GTA RP. I just feel like I've done so much of it now where it's just like the only inevitable thing for Bobby I don't know, is to just do more police work, and then I still got the V stuff. So I don't know. There's a lot going on. A lot of people are reaching out and talking to me about it. I think no matter what, GTA will probably stick, and then maybe I can find like a schedule where I'm not doing it all the time.
It's full in here.
So we'll figure it out regardless. Still, obviously, think of the 16 months. And again, thank you guys for the resubs and all the support. You guys are awesome.